My name is Shishir Kumar Jha. I'm a core executive committee member of the Tata Center for Technology and Design. Me and my colleague, Professor Aarti Kalro, who is also a member of the executive committee, we are both starting on this project. We've also actually begun this project in 2015 August. We chose this project particularly because we were interested in examining more closely what happens when several products, innovations that are available for people on the economic part of the economic pyramid, that these products that seem to be available but do not have an adequate financial support with them. In other words, the products, although not very expensive, still require considerable amount of financial support for people who want to buy them, right? So we wanted to concentrate or actually limit our examination of two sectors, particularly the housing and the energy sector. So what in particular were the challenges for people to access both products and services in these sectors, right? And our idea is to at least understand, particularly from the supply perspective, but also if we have time to also examine it from the demand perspective. So the target audience is on the one level, broad audience in the sense on the demand side, people who are interested in getting low cost financing for housing. So some bracket of 2 lakhs to 20 lakhs. Also entrepreneurs in the energy sector, right? So on the demand side, that is clear. But as we're going, as we're doing the project, what we're also finding out that there are a lot of firms, there are possibly policymakers who could also be very interested in what we have to offer. So in other words, a target audience on both the supply side and the demand side would be, quite interested in what we have to offer. One other thing I would like to add is that the target audience is something that we are examining closely in the sense that on the surface there could be a large segment of people who would be interested, but we are also concerned that the audience examines these products from the perspective. So we are interested in looking at it from a broader livelihood perspective. How does a product find itself relevant in the household of a particular part of the pyramid consumer? So in other words, a target, we are fairly keen to examine as many layers, uncover as many layers of the target audience and why is it that they're interested in this. So a sort of broad perspective will give us one view, but I think if we examine it, the closer we go to the customer, the more would be the insights that we will have to offer.